Hey, financially savvy friends! Today, we're tackling one of the biggest myths in personal finance that's actually holding many of you back. You've heard the advice, maybe you even live by it. You need a $1,000 emergency fund. Well, I'm here to tell you in 2025 that $1,000 is not just insufficient, it's a trap. It's a number that gives you a false sense of security, and in today's world, it could leave you completely exposed when real life hits. Stick around because I'm going to expose why that old advice is broken and show you exactly how much you really need to build a financial safety net that actually protects you, not just makes you feel protected. Let's get real about your money. All right, let's just rip off the Band-Aid right now. You've heard it, I've heard it, everyone's heard it. Start your emergency fund with $1,000. While the intention behind this advice, often popularized by financial gurus like Dave Ramsey, was good to get people started on saving, it has become, quite frankly, dangerously outdated. Think about it. When was that advice first given? Probably when gas was $1 a gallon and a new car cost less than your annual salary. Inflation, people, it's real, and it's eating away at the purchasing power of that $1,000. A decade or two ago, $1,000 might cover a minor car repair or a small medical bill. Today, your car's check engine light could be a $2,000 fix. A trip to the ER without good insurance, easily $5,000. Even just a week or two of lost income for many households can exceed $1,000 in essential expenses. This isn't about shaming anyone who has $1,000 saved. That's a fantastic start. But the trap lies in believing that $1,000 is enough. It gives a false sense of security that can actually leave you more vulnerable when a real emergency strikes. It's like bringing a squirt gun to a wildfire. You need something much, much bigger. So, if $1,000 isn't enough, what is an emergency fund actually for? And what truly constitutes an emergency? Let's get clear. An emergency fund is your financial fortress, your break glass in case of emergency money, specifically reserved for unforeseen, unavoidable, and urgent financial crises. It is not for that new iPhone, a surprise vacation, or even a sale on something you've been wanting. Those are wants or planned expenses, not emergencies. A true emergency is something that would significantly derail your life or put you into debt if you didn't have the cash readily available. We're talking about things like job loss, the biggest one. Suddenly your primary income stream is gone. This fund buys you time to find a new job without panicking or taking the first low-paying offer. Major medical events, unexpected surgery, a long hospital stay, a high deductible that needs to be met before insurance kicks in. Suddenly you have a massive bill staring you down. Unexpected home repairs. Your furnace dies in winter, the roof starts leaking, a major appliance breaks down and needs immediate replacement, or significant car repairs that are essential for you to get to work. These are the situations an emergency fund is designed to protect you from. It's about maintaining your stability, not about affording luxuries. It is about covering your essential living expenses when life throws you a curveball you didn't see coming. Okay, so if $1,000 is a trap, what's the real target? For most people, the gold standard is 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. Yes, I know that sounds like a lot, especially if you're starting from zero, but hear me out. Why 3 to 6 months? Because it provides actual breathing room. If you lose your job, it takes time to find another one, often several months. If you have a major medical crisis, you might be out of work for a while and the bills could stack up. 3 to 6 months covers most common emergencies without forcing you into high-interest debt. Now, how do you calculate your number? It's simpler than you think. Open up a spreadsheet or even just a notebook. List all your essential monthly expenses. We're talking rent, mortgage, utilities, electricity, water, internet, groceries, transportation, gas, public transport, minimum debt payments, credit cards, student loans, car loans, and insurance premiums. Be brutally honest with yourself. Cut out the Netflix subscriptions, the daily lattes, the dining out for this calculation. Those are wants. And this calculation is purely for survival. Add all those essential numbers up. So you've calculated your 3 to 6 months. That's fantastic. But some of you might be thinking, well, what if I need more? And the answer is, you might. The 3 to 6 month rule is a general guideline, but certain life situations warrant an even larger buffer. For example, if you're self-employed, your income can be unpredictable. You might want 9 to 12 months. If you have significant medical conditions or a family history of health issues, having extra cash for potential out-of-pocket maximums or specialized treatments is wise. If you're planning on having children or already have dependents, that increases your financial responsibilities and thus your need for a larger safety net. People with older homes might also consider a larger fund for unexpected maintenance. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about being prepared. Think of it as a tiered approach. Tier 1, get that initial $1,000 just to get started. Tier 2, build up to your 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. This is your primary goal. Tier 3, consider additional specialized funds. Maybe a job hunting fund if you're in a specialized field, or a major home repair fund that sits separately but provides an extra layer of security. Where should all this money live? In a high-yield savings account. It needs to be liquid, easily accessible, but also earning some interest to fight inflation. Avoid the stock market for your emergency fund. You don't want to risk losing your safety net just when you need it most. Keep it separate from your checking account so you're not tempted to spend it on non-emergencies. So there you have it. The $1,000 emergency fund, while a good starting point, is a relic of the past that simply doesn't cut it anymore. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to calculate your true essential monthly expenses and build a safety net of 3 to 6 months. This isn't about fear, it's about freedom. Freedom from financial stress when the unexpected happens. Freedom to make smart decisions rather than desperate ones. Start small if you need to, but aim big. Every dollar you save today is a dollar of peace of mind tomorrow. If this video challenged your thinking, hit that like button. Subscribe for more financial wisdom that actually works, and tell me in the comments below, what's your emergency fund goal and how are you planning to get there? Let's build a financially resilient community together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.